in the series of Alaska against Stock and Tex, grabe yung diferensya ng free throw attempts ng Alaska compared to Stock and Tex. In this game, hindi masyadong malayo. San Miguel not fouling as much compared to Stock and Tex.
Well, one more free throw para kay Baguio, brought to you by BBA Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. I wonder if Alaska envisioned when they're making that trade, sending Miller to Ginebra as Simpson is fouled, Baguio would help them reach this far.
When they pulled the trigger on that trade, everyone said, naku, matatagalan makabawi yung Alaska because Willie Miller was such an integral part of the offense of Alaska. But like you said, all of a sudden, they're right here once again, actually in their third finals in the last 4 conferences.
Alaska in its 25th, making its 25th finals appearance. Oh, Alaska missing free throws here. We're tied at 42. Here's Arwin Santos off the glass, no go. Washington misses the tip-in. Rebound para kay Devance. Devance hurries down the front court. Here's Baguio. Baguio, bullet pass inside. Simpson will score. Labang na ang Alaska Aces, 44-42. Unang pagkakataon lumamang para sa Alaska.
In the first quarter, Coach Gia Bonilla mentioned they had some missed defensive, or they had some defensive lapses. Those defensive lapses here in the second quarter naman, parami ng parami. Another defensive lapse for that easy basket by Simpson.
Washington fires away. Rebound para kay Simpson. 1 minute remaining dito sa first half. Here's tumama sa paa. I believe Freeman. The ball will stay with Alaska. Here's Baguio. Devance. Bounce pass. Simpson. And Diamon Simpson now humming. Simpson humahabol sa production ni Freeman Simpson with 17.
And 11 here in the second quarter. And he got 11 despite sitting on the bench for a couple of minutes. And most of those 11 point blank coming from passes from his teammates.
Here's Cabagnot. San Miguel now down by 4 points. Washington. Kick out. Ontiveros, a long one. No go. Rebound, Devance again. Joe Devance bringing down that ball and sends it to Baguio. Baguio attacks. Baguio, drop pass. Diamon Simpson slams it home. What a play for the Alaska Aces.
And right now, Alaska showing San Miguel what Ginebra saw, what Stock and Tex saw. And right now, they're probably playing the best basketball in the postseason.
7 seconds remaining dito sa first half. San Miguel down by 6. Cabagnot has the ball, forces one up. And Simpson gets the rebound as we end the first half. And what a turnaround here for the Alaska Aces.
They were down in the first quarter. San Miguel seemingly in control. But like what they have shown in the postseason, this is a team, although they are young, this is a team that does not panic. And then because they didn't panic, they actually have a 6-point lead.
Let's go to Chigueres.
Thank you, Miko. I'm with Diamond Simpson. You know, San Miguel, you bled for your points in the first quarter because San Miguel played you hard inside the paint, but you still managed to score 19 points. Now, what adjustments did you make in the second to be able to get back your game here in the first game of the finals?
I relaxed a little more. I tried to figure out their gameplay a little bit better. They're a great defensive team. Like, this game's far from over. As you see, I'm sweating because I'm working so hard. So it's been tough. It's been tough, but our team's slowing down and we're adjusting.
You're going up against the best import, Gabe Freeman. Now, assess quickly your matchup against him.
It's a tough matchup. You know, he's a great player. He leaves it out there every game, so it's been tough for me. He's a great player, so got to keep working hard.
Thank you, Diamond. Now let's hear from San Miguel. Patricia?
Well, I'm with Gabe Freeman. Congratulations, first of all, on winning the best import on the conference. I was going to ask if that is more of a pressure on you, or is it really an inspiration?
Actually, it's an inspiration. I just want to thank everybody here tonight for believing in me. You guys, my coaches, my teammates, everybody. This is a blessing for me.
Well, one of the things that you guys got to cover are those defensive lapses, which really allowed Alaska to get back in this ballgame. What do you think Coach is going to say?
I think what it was is that we got too comfortable, you know, with a good start, and then we're floating. So we need to get back to what we're doing, and our offense is created by our defense. So we just need to get back to defense.
All right, we'll see that happen in the second half. It's a lot, Miko, Jason.
Maraming salamat, Chicky, Patricia, Gabe Freeman, and the Beermen relinquishing an 11-point lead. Sila na ngayon ang naghahabol. Ito, pag Game 1, dito nagsisimula ang lahat. Ang galit, ang tapang, ang gutom. It all starts here tonight in game number 1. And at the half, the Aces coming back from 11 points down to lead by 6, 48-42. More coming up as you continue watching the PBA Finals on Solar TV. Welcome back to our exclusive coverage of the PBA Finals. Game 1 po. At the half, lamang ang Alaska 48-42. The Aces battled from 11 points down to turn things around. At sila na ngayon ang lamang by 6. Miko Alili kasama si Jason Webb. How did Alaska do it? San Miguel was so energetic in that first quarter. But then Alaska turned the tables on the Beermen late in the second quarter.
You just said it right there. San Miguel started out really strong and then parang nawala ng baterya. They just it just turned off for them. In the first quarter, they were up 25-19, but they got killed in the second quarter, 29-17, not doing anything right. And it seems that the rest of the locals have to pick it up for San Miguel because Freeman has 20, but after that, not a lot of those local support that we were expecting from a very talented local crew.
Let's go through the webpage, starting with the Alaska side of things. Let's click on the webpage. At ano na ang nangyayari sa Alaska in this game?
Number one was to get easy baskets. I don't think they did a good job of this when it came to the free throw line. Only 6 out of 11. But turnover points, 10 points. All of that coming in the second quarter where they made that run. So apparently, if eventually, nakorek nila yon. Diamond must shine. Diamond Simpson obviously having a good game. 19 points and 9 rebounds. That's very good for them as well. And then they have to contain Freeman. They haven't done that because Freeman has 20 and 9, but the rest of the locals have not come up, like we said, for San Miguel.
So nagsimula na ang second half. The Aces have Baguio, Tenorio, De La Cruz, Devance, and Simpson. And Cyrus Baguio connects. Baguio now in double figures with 11 points.
And it seems this Alaska team, their confidence just getting bigger and bigger with each game that they play together here in the playoffs.
They're coming off of Game 7. Lamang ng pahinga ang San Miguel as Freeman becomes too energetic in that play. So offensive foul laban kay Freeman. And yet, Alaska leading here 50-42. Here's the webpage for San Miguel.
For San Miguel, we said that they had to beat LA. LA hasn't been that big of a factor yet in this game. 5 points and 3 assists. They had to push the tempo. They didn't do that. Only 4 fast break points. And finally utilize their depth. They only had very few points from that bench. But even worse, Miko, when we take out the 8 out of 11 of Freeman from the field, the rest of the locals of San Miguel only shooting 33% in this game.
Mintis ang unang free throw para kay Arwin Santos. And now let's turn you over to Patricia Bermuda Cizo.
Assistant coach Gia Bonilla went over their concerns in the locker room, and topping their list is how they gave up easy baskets and transition points to Alaska. They had good defense also on Diamon Simpson in the first quarter, but that disappeared in the second. Offensively, coach says they should be the one dictating the tempo, but poor execution did them in. They are just forcing their outside shots, and like you guys said, the locals are not as involved. Expect all of those to change. Miko, Jason?
Turnover by the Aces. Here's Freeman.
They just mentioned they had to push the tempo and start dictating the tempo right there. Good job of Alex Abagdon to push the ball up and to look ahead and give it to Freeman.
Ani pa rin ang lamang ng Alaska, 50-44. Shot clock down to 10. Devance has the ball over to Simpson. Shot clock down to 6. Simpson against Washington. Gives the ball up. Baguio against Ontiveros. Shot clock down to 1. And Joe Devance fails to connect.
And credit Don Ontiveros for not jumping on that little fake of Cyrus Baguio and that forced shot on the part of Joe Devance.
Look out, Devance all alone.
So he's gotten better and better at leaking out.
which is something Arwin Santos does so well. Pero ngayon, itong Alaska, dahan-dahan lumalayo.